Today we are doing a motor replacement on a Model 802. Now this procedure is valid if the motor on the back of your Ecofan looks like this, where you have a black connector connected to the motor. In your Ecofan replacement kit, you will receive an instruction manual, an Allen key, and a brand new motor. The only other piece of equipment we're going to need for this procedure is a Phillips screwdriver. Now the head of a Phillips screwdriver looks like this. The first step is to remove the blade from the Ecofan. And to do that, we're going to use the Allen key and insert it into this tiny hole located on the blade. Turn it counterclockwise to loosen the set screw, and now the blade simply slides off the shaft. Next, we have to remove the screws holding the motor bracket using the Phillips screwdriver. Now we can simply pull the motor out of the body of the Ecofan. We're going to set it inside and then turn the Ecofan around so that we can work on the motor from the back where we have more room to play with the wires. Now we have to remove this connector, and we don't want to pull on the wires here because we could damage this connector. What we want to do is grab the connector from the base and slowly wiggle the motor until that connector comes apart. Then we replace the old motor with the brand new one. Simply reconnect the motor, place it back in the body of the Ecofan, turn the Ecofan around, pull the motor to the front. Now we simply slip the motor into place. And now we're going to replace the motor bracket. We don't want to put too much force on these screws, just a tiny bit. The last step is to replace the blade. Simply slide it on the shaft, and the important thing here is to make sure that the shaft is flush with the front of the blade. And we turn our set screw clockwise to tighten it, and there we've completed the motor replacement.